Figured I'd come live and say hello for a minute. Um, Jameson is here. Wants to say hello, apparently. Say hi. You're on camera. Um, Sorry, pushing over the phone. How are y'all doing? I'm gonna come on. I finished up all the sign readings. And I started feeling funky today. So, not like sick, like coughing, or not like just pressure my head. I know that there's some stuff going on at the Galactic Center. I don't know exactly what's happening, but I can feel it. Anytime there's activations over that area, I usually feel it. So, I did get Aquarius's, like I said, I got the rest of the readings done. I need to record a collective yet. So I'll be doing that. And I'd like to come on tomorrow if I'm feeling up to it. The energy's been real thick since last week. And then, like I said, I saw all the stuff that took place, and then I kind of got to digging, and, I'm always thinking, deep thinking. I've had so many things over the past few days, too. And I haven't really even had to leave my house for them. So it's like, oh, by the way, I knew turning my comments off was the smart thing to do. One of my readings apparently snuck through the algorithm. I finally hit the 3,900. So thank you, Gemini, very much. I finally hit the Gemini crowd. So that's my South Node, people. Hi, Summer. Yeah, that video has like over 1,000 views on it in less than 24 hours. So it kind of one of them finally snuck through. I mean, it was a good reading, but I've done much better. I have much better readings. Either way, I'm going to be doing a bonus love, whatever comes out. I'll probably use the romance cards or whatever. Maybe I'll put a poll up because they're getting a bonus reading. Maybe I'll put a poll up to see what they want. They want like with the romance, because I usually don't do love readings, but a lot of times it does come out, especially in the sign readings. Because I'm usually tapped into what other people are feeling, so I can usually tell. My collective readings, I love doing those. They're so much fun. Really high vibe. I love those readings. Same with the Lightworker Starseed readings. So, yeah, it's been very crazy energy. How are you holding up, Summer? Are you doing okay? Gemini gang. You know who else I think is a Gemini? Him. I'm pretty sure he's a Gemini. Aren't you? Yeah. Yeah, I figured you were real busy with everything you have going on. Time's a ticking, time's speeding up. I don't know if the rest of you realize this, but like I feel like we're losing days, man. It's just the way it kind of feels like before you know it, it's Friday again. What the? Just feels like yesterday was Monday. I feel like that today. I My dad, like I said, I had a few breakthroughs happening, but my dad came over yesterday and my dad had come over yesterday and he fixed my ceiling fan downstairs in my kitchen. So I got a new ceiling fan up, and then he fixed my. We got a whole new freaking thing for my tub. So he's installing that for me. So hopefully it won't be leaking and shit. Yeah. It's been doing, I've had so many plumbing problems in this house. It's, I don't even want to talk about plumbing. Oh, I don't know. Um, Usually whatever comes out comes out. I'm so sorry because like a lot of times people will say stuff about the readings and stuff and I'm just like, okay, which reading was that? Because it all gets jumbled together. Okay. I didn't even rewatch them. But I do. I don't even edit. I'm bad at that, guys. Like, I'm an Aries. It's like I want to get it done and I don't like going back over stuff. So, Aquarius and Pisces are both finished. Um, I did have somebody message me about getting a reading. I'm pretty sure it's probably a Gemini. Um, Super cool. So I got Aquarius and Pisces done. I really got to separate them too. I got to do each one of them in a different batch because if I don't, I'm in la la land for the rest of the day when I tap into the energy. That's just the way it is. I got to separate those two. Um, yeah, hi Lucas. How are you all? Coming in, hit the like button. Um, we all can talk. Like I said, I turn the comments off though. Um, I'm telling you, it worked. It did. I'm gonna be, like I said, I'm gonna be trying to do live reading tomorrow. Hopefully, my stomach is feeling a little bit better. Uh, I'm hoping. Like I said, I felt very strange since last week. Um, Hi, Lucas. I'll be doing reading with the cards tomorrow night. I finished the science today. I'm going to record a collective reading. I'm going to do a bonus reading for Gemini. I just need to know. Um, I don't know if I should do it. Like I said, I don't know. I don't know if I should do love, career, what's next. I don't know. I got to figure out what the. I don't know. We'll see. Because the nodes are about to shift. Kind of happy about that. All of these shifts that are with the nodes and stuff like that. This is why, people who had this I guess you could say ancient knowledge. That's why they knew what was going to happen. My south node's in Gemini. So I find it really interesting. I know. Well, my south node is in Gemini in the ninth. Mm-hmm. So that puts my north node's in Sag. So I'm bringing things from the past into the future. Yeah. So it's very interesting for me with that being my south node. that the reading that snuck through the algorithm was Gemini's. And it kind of pushed, like, I know I'm a good reader. Like, I know that I should be way further, whatever. Because it's a natural gift. I just am doing what I'm told. So there's a lot of good intuitive readers out there. But I know I'm one too. I embraced it at this point. I know I was meant to read cards like that. I was meant to be creative in that way. I was meant to co-create with God that way. I was meant to be able to give people messages, divine messages from the creator, you know, and people can take what they want, and you know, they want to hear, they don't want to hear God most of the time either. God, because when God tells you to do something, usually it goes it goes against what you really want to do. Like, it's just taking little steps and little leaps of faith, and then when you do that, you start seeing things shift. You start seeing blessings come in when you start following your doggone path that you were meant to do. And blue flame here takes breaks a lot. Aquarius North Node. Yeah. I had somebody who I dated that was an Aquarius North Node. I had somebody I dated that was an Aquarius Moon. I had someone that I dated that was an Aquarius Rising. Yeah, they were all very harsh relationships. His North Node, his North Node was right on my Mars in Aquarius. So yeah, he'll probably get a freaking messed up realization that he screwed up. This is my, look, this is the shirt that I have. Yeah, this was a Christmas present from 2 years ago. It says ew, people. It should say ew, 3D humans. And it's not even them, really. It's the energy. Like, I just had, like, some people do shit and are evil intentionally. Other people are just ignorant to it. It's just the facts. Some people are just ignorant. That they just don't know any better. Doesn't give them the doesn't give them the go ahead to be evil. But there's been some synchronicities that I've had. That I know I'm on the right track. Because if anybody knows anything about blue, like, and my channel, I've been extremely messed with on this channel. And I'm not saying like from great subscribers and stuff like that, but just, you know, from people who don't think the same way I do. Or bots or whatever, you know. It is what it is. I learned a lot by doing this, and I'm forever grateful. So that is the one thing. I'm grateful for my platform. I am grateful that I do have YouTube, that I could connect with all of the people all around the world that I have. It should be a lot more, but you know, I'm like, everything in God's timing. God will bring the people who need me to me. The ones who want to help and the ones who want to hear what, you know. He'll lead them. Like, he knows. He knows what I can handle and what I can't. And I'm telling you, over the last few years, if anything would have blown up, like I would have had like instant success, like that, like a lot of people have, yo, that can get ripped right out from underneath you so fast. And people don't understand that. When you don't work for something and you don't work hard for it, and you're not vulnerable and you're not an individual. And Jameson, you are something. People don't appreciate it. So I know one thing, I'll appreciate it a heck of a lot more. Really, Cat? You are something else. Oh, you are bad, but I love you. Yes, I do. Um, it's funny because Stephanie, which some people might not like Stephanie, but I do. Stephanie P. Smith, she gives prophetic channel messages a lot. She used to read tarot. Um, God told her to lay the cards down. She walked away. I respect her for that. Some people might not, but I do. She was obedient to what she was told to do. God will tell some people to do something completely different. It's You gotta be with an open hand. If God ever tells me to walk away, I will. You know, we are starters of things. We're not supposed to be the finishers. We're supposed to have the idea and start it. That's why Aries has a hard time with following through with certain things, because a lot of times they will over extend. I've been real good with being able to follow through on most things. Not so much when it comes to when my energy's down, I can't do readings, but when I come to promise somebody something, when I come to get to the point where it's like, I have to do this, I can muster it up. So I just have to, that's why the battle's here first. And anybody who knows who's in these tarot streets, like, those cards aren't just, um, they can be used for good or they could be used for bad. They could be either one. So, I mean, people just have a problem because I express my relationship with my creator, and that's a form of worship for me to my God. They were his anyway, and they were all his gifts. So he created tarot. He created mysteries, and he wanted us to seek and find them. So that's where I'm at with it. Um, like I said, if God ever says lay it down, I will. So you're aware. My job's not done yet. Mm-mm. He said I was supposed to go in to this community. I didn't know how it was going to happen. I didn't know what it was going to look like because I heard it 15 years ago, and I'm thinking, what the hell is it? I think not. Um, and here I am. I've had my channel since 2018. Yeah. February of 2018. It's going to be 4 years old. Holy shit. Where did the time go? My word. I started my channel back when I was on and off, more off than on, with Scorpio. So I was pretty beaten down when I started this channel. Um, that was a complete leap of faith. I shit you not. And I started my channel when all planets were direct, by the way. Or should I say, I started my job at the county when all. No, I started my channel when all planets were direct. I started my job at the county when Saturn turned direct. Then when Saturn went retrograde, I lost the job the same freaking day. 5 months later. It was bizarre. Yeah. It was just like, what in the hell is going on? It's like that's my relationship with Saturn. It's like restrictive, 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 restrictive. Okay, we'll let off a little bit. And then it's restrictive, restrictive. Yeah, pain in my ass. People be like, don't talk about Saturn like that. He's karma, blah blah blah. No. I in the Vedic, I am like my Rahu and Ketu are um on my sun and on my rising. Yeah. Like I said, I have my sun is in the last nakshatra of the whole damn zodiac. I ain't coming back. This is my last soul journey on this earth. Yep. I'm off here. When I'm done, I'm done. Yeah, I might miss the food and miss what the food tastes like, but I'm sure there'll be better food. There'll be better ways. Wherever I'm gonna end up. So, either way. What are you thinking, Jameson? He's so cute. Yeah. Look at that face. Look at this face. What are you doing? Hi. Hi. Like, he's too doggone cute. Sorry, I had to show you my kitty. Yeah, I'm so sweet. Yeah, you are. Yeah, I love you. He's looking at me with such loving eyes. What you doing? What you doing? Yeah. Now I'm gonna. He's beautiful. Yeah, like I said, I'll be going live doing elemental reading for that because I'm gonna be offering card pulls via PayPal. Jack. Tomorrow. So you could be looking for that. I'm also gonna do it, like I said, a regular collective reading. For us divine beings who are here on mission impossible. Well, it's possible. We're just finding our path and our way, and remember, have faith, be different, be loving, even if sometimes it's not so doggone easy. You are something else. What? You can talk. Hi. What you doing? Hello. Jameson's giving all kinds of love. Can you feel that? Yeah. You love the collective, huh? So, how have you guys been feeling when it, hey, how have you guys been feeling, with like your places in the globe? Like, have you been feeling strange? Like you're not anxious, but yet you kind of have an anxious bent, like something's about to pop off. Something feels nuts. because I've been feeling that. I think that that is kind of going around universal. Uh, by the way, I do have I'm gonna give this word because I heard it. People might get upset about that. Don't really care. I'm gonna tell you what I heard. We'll see what happens. Um, because this is an event across the board. People aren't gonna be too freaking happy. So I'm pretty sure shit's gonna be popping off. So be prepared because I heard when it come to what's going on in Kenosha, um I know I pretty much am pretty sure I know the verdict of that. Um yeah. Yeah. Well, it's gonna be a mistrial. Hung jury. I'm pretty sure that it's gonna be hung. Um so we're all prepared. Um yeah, it'll be hung. I don't th- think he's gonna get there's no burden of proof at all. So it'll be a hung jury. I don't think he'll get a full acquittal, but I think it'll be hung. So I'll be surprised if he gets a full acquittal. Um, but I think it'll definitely be hung. And if they find evidence later down the road, then they can retry if they want. But that's what I'm hearing. We'll see what happens. I heard that specifically. Usually when I hear events like that, I'm not usually wrong. If I pray about it and I ask, I'll get the answers. So then I give them all to you. Just like we all know who won last November. We all know this. But I'm not gonna say anything. Doesn't pay. Everybody knows my opinion. Other people are welcome to their own. All I know is shit's getting really freaking weird. Um, the last few days, I shit you not, I saw the initials of a person that I dated twice, three times, heard it four times. Like, and I'm thinking, it can't, no effing no. Stop sending me subliminals, dude. So I'm sitting there thinking, all right, is this person sending me subliminals? Or, God, what in the heck is going on? I heard something strange happen last night. Yeah, the selection, the natural selection. Yeah, I've been having the strange things happening too. And then it's like there's a tattoo that this is so freaking weird, guys. I've got all my tattoos before 2015. I haven't got a tattoo since 2015. It's been a long time. I have tattoos, both my arms hurt. I'm tattooed up, okay? Well, there's a tattoo that I don't ever show anybody. I'm not because of it's like on my hip. And I always like blue diamonds. I really do. Actually, I have some blue diamonds. So I have a blue diamond with incandescent stars with pink around them on my tattooed on my hip. And then I see something from that concert and I see that diamond in the background and I'm like, that looks like the same diamond shape I have on my hip. And I'm like, what in the is going on? And I'm like, I ain't a part of that bullshit. Like, they're legit. Like, I shit you not. Let me see here. That's why they needed to do that in Houston. That's why that ritual was done last week because we are they can't stop it, okay? Um we're gaining momentum. So they had to do their thing to bring in more unleash more dark forces basically. I don't give a shit what anyone says. That was a ritual. Full blown. I get it, some people don't want to admit the truth. But when you break down the frequency of that music and those auto tunes, that's why I don't fuck with people who use auto tunes very much. It's I don't like auto tunes. I like freaking slam down your throat rap. Like I don't like auto tunes bullshit. Um, they can make it whatever frequency they want. They can tune into the frequencies. And I recall when I was young and I would go to concerts, not to that I've never saw anybody trampled or killed. And I've been to metal concerts, bang your head concerts, Metallica. Okay? I saw Metallica like 4 times live. Last time I went was 2019. I took my son for his birthday. Yeah. They were old then, but first time I ever saw them I was 17. So, um yeah, filling stadiums. I never saw anything like that in my life. I was at EDC Vegas and yeah, people died there too. But at at any given time, they have like I think 9 different stages and a lot of people doing a lot of freaking drugs. There's so many freaking people in that on that racetrack. But it does get kind of crazy and hot. Here's the thing, the whole reason why they have EDC they have it at nighttime. A lot of it has to do with because of the heat in Vegas in the in June. So they hold it over the nighttime because people would die and pass out from the freaking heat. Imagine that with a low vibrational frequency coming at you. Hardly any water stations, a bunch of drugs floating around, and a bunch of people smashed into just one stage. All trying to see their idol. Remember it was like 2 or 3 months ago, right before it's like the weekend, the Wednesday before Afghanistan happened. I said there's going to be some things that are happening in the upcoming weeks. I didn't know that. I didn't know what was going to happen. I didn't know what was going on. And it's not that I want to bring this part up, but this is how accurate I've been. I haven't been wrong on this shit. I didn't know what was going to happen. I knew something was going to happen, and I was telling people, like, just remember the enemy is a liar. And screw betrayal at this point. Like, we have to forgive those who trespassed against us, or we won't be forgiven. That's just the way it goes. I get it. I'm not saying leave those people back in your life, but in your heart, so that you can be free and released of that trauma. That is important. And I know people don't like to hear that because people are still wounded. I understand. I've been bitter as fuck. You can, if Summer's still on here, she'll tell you. I've gone through a lot of really bad relationships. And they weren't always the other person's fault. There was a lot of things they brought up in me that weren't good either, that needed cleared. So I thank them for that, because I got to see my own reflection a lot of times. So, and not so much in a good way. I had to work through that. And to be like, I need help, which is one thing that these people don't think that they need. But like, I understood. For myself, for me to heal, I had to admit my own faults. I mean, I'm still working through it. Not only just that, I had to do that for my ancestors too. I'd do it for my ancestors. That's how you clear the line. So you're aware. Repenting for your ancestors and for what they've done. Because a lot of times, their shit comes down on you, and you don't even realize you're carrying so much baggage from your great grandparents that you had no clue that they were freaking doing, and it comes down onto you. But yet you didn't even. Why do I struggle with this? Why is hypothyroidism? Why does my grandmother have it, my mother have it, and now I have it, and blah, blah. That's all an ancestral curse. It's a cyclical pattern. You can look at it that way too. We're just going to go down the bloodline. And here's the thing. Medical professionals understand this. Oh, does this run in your family? Does this run in your family? Remember, when you go into does depression, does all this stuff run in your family? It's because there's a curse on your bloodline. That you, when that's come to your attention, you have the authority to break when it comes to your understanding. That's what this is. And I'm going to break this. So everything goes in patterns. Sometimes we have to break out of the pattern, the negative, low vibrating timeline that our ancestors and our family have been in, and we have to come to lift it up to a whole new level. You are the ones who are the curse breakers. And I know people don't like to hear this because it's a lot of hard work and it's a lot of self-reflection. And sometimes you're like, you're sorry for things that you didn't even have to do. But yet it still affects you because that energy has to go somewhere. Right? That's the familiar spirits. It's all their bullshit because they're no longer here dealing with it, technically. It comes onto you. You didn't even do anything. You just had an open door because that was your ancestor. Seems a little bit unfair, but it's the way the curse has been. So breaking those curses over your life are important. Recognizing what it is, having a talk with God about it, being like, how do we fix this? Because I can't do it on my own. I need supernatural help. When you ask for supernatural help, God will show up. My animals have been acting nuts too. I'm telling you. Just either way. All of my new subscribers, welcome to Blue Flame. Um, like I said, I'm probably gonna be starting another channel over the winter time. I was like, maybe I'll start it in Scorpio season. Not a good idea. No, I need to make sure that I have everything prepared. Unlike when I started Blue Flame, like I said, I had this channel for almost 4 years, and there was a lot of mistakes that I made, but not really, because I've been real and I've been honest, and I've been open. I've been pretty much an open book for the world to see, flaws and all. Either way, yeah, I hope to see y'all tomorrow. We'll see how I'm feeling. But I'm usually yeah, that 11/11 portal was something, wasn't it? We're coming up on an eclipse. Yeah, I have 2 readings scheduled for next week. One on Tuesday, one on Friday. So, and the one is the day of the eclipse. So I said, we'll tentatively don't pay me till the day, like when we do it, just don't even bother. And that's how I pretty much am. I'm like, don't even give me anything until I make sure that we are able to do it, because the energy is bad. I don't want to give out a bad reading. I don't want to feel sick, you know. So, not that I really ever do feel sick. I just get dizzy and I feel woozy, and then the energy's like, whoa. You all know what I'm talking about. Yeah, the other week I was just like, how many times did I come here and mess this all up? Well, probably a lot. So, trying to make our rights or our wrongs right at this point. Either way, I'm gonna get off of here. Just figured I'd come on and give a quick thank you, and um just my philosophy on the way time has been speeding up, and noticing just things breaking, sinks, things picking up, good things happening. And it's like the first time I hit 1,000 subscribers, like when I was able to actually go live again, I only lost my live stream for like, what was it, 2-3 weeks. I couldn't go live, and I went from like, I think it was like 565 subscribers, and I hit 1,000 on Easter Sunday. Technically, it's like 2 or 3 weeks, and it was like right after midnight. I hit my 1,000 subs. I was like, just kept going and going, and I was just like, well, okay. Apparently, God's behind this. um, Either way, not saying that was technically, I don't do the Easter bunny shit. Um, I think Pentecost is a real cool day. So, you know, either way, I love you guys. Y'all take care. Like I said, write down your revelations of what you're getting, because you're probably going to be getting clues and tools, that are specifically designed for you to be able to fight the good fight here And, you know, just to know that your angels got your back, your ancestors got your back. Like, everybody's cheering for you. Everyone's hoping they pass the baton to us. We can't mess it up. I mean, we've already made a big, huge boo boo, but we got to fix it. Okay? Either way, I love you guys. Mwah. Hopefully, I'll see you tomorrow. Salute. Bye.